Hey guys, plant-based Gabriel here with my easy vegan spring roll recipe and a sweet and spicy peanut dipping sauce. I hope you can stick around and see exactly how this recipe is made. To get started on our spring rolls, we're just going to need a few simple ingredients, and that is I have a few pieces of romaine heart. Now you can just use normal lettuce, romaine lettuce, but I like these romaine hearts because they can kind of lay flat on there. I've got 3 of them. Really, whatever size of a rice paper wrap you're using, that will kind of determine how much lettuce you want. I want it to cover the majority of this wrap. So we have those. I also have half a cup of cooked brown rice. Now it can be warm, it can be cold, really whatever you prefer here. I'm going to go with one that's at about a room temperature. Now we also have a bowl, a pot of water here, whatever you'd like, to soak our spring roll. Now we're just going to put that in there for a few seconds. I'm going to hold off for just a minute because I want to tell you what we're going to be doing with the sauce that I'm going to be making for this spring roll. And it's going to be a sweet and spicy peanut type sauce. It's going to be low fat because we're going to be using a peanut powder, but it's just going to be made with a few simple ingredients, and those are half a tablespoon of chili paste. Now if you do not have a chili paste, you can also just use a few, maybe about half a teaspoon to a teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes to add that kind of heat element to it. We're going to be using a tablespoon of rice wine vinegar. I have a tablespoon of a defatted peanut powder. I have a tablespoon of your favorite liquid sweetener. For me, that's maple syrup. And then I also have about half a teaspoon of sesame seeds that we'll just be adding a little bit to the sauce and sprinkling a little bit inside of our roll. So to get started, all we're going to do is take our rice paper wrap, and I'm just going to set it in the water. And the recommendation for this wrap is 3 seconds. So I just kind of try to make sure it gets totally saturated. Make sure none of it is still dry. And you don't want it too long in there because it will overgo and it will not be rollable. It will just get too flimsy. So I just like to make sure if there's any dry areas, I kind of get some water on there. But this is good to go. Now we are going to take it. I'm going to set it right here. Now I am going to lay out my lettuce pieces so that they have a good amount of coverage there. Because the key is this is going to hold in our rice so that the rice doesn't split through and get in all around the rice paper roll. So I'm going to put that there inside towards the middle of that. Now next we are going to go ahead and kind of close that in. I like to give it a good wrap here once over. Pinch in the side, pinch in the other side, and give it a nice tight roll. Awesome. Now I am going to go ahead and set this to the side while we get our sauce mixed up so that this can soften up a little bit, and then we'll be able to go in, split it in half, and give it a try. So I'm going to put this to the side. And I will mention that this is a part of some of my Super Bowl recipes. I find that these spring rolls are a great appetizer. They're a great way to introduce this way of eating to your family and friends at the big game or really at any get-together. So these will be a part of my Super Bowl recipes. I really hope that you guys go ahead and give them a try. Now for our sauce, I'm just going to go ahead and add in all of my ingredients. First off, I'm going to move my bowl of water there and take this. We've got our chili paste, have our rice wine vinegar, peanut powder, maple syrup or your favorite liquid sweetener. And we also have some of these sesame seeds. That looks great. Now I'm just going to take a fork here, give it a good stir. Really, all we're trying to do is make sure that that peanut powder gets nice and mixed in. The smell of this sauce is, honestly, it's phenomenal. If you don't end up going ahead and making the spring roll, I would highly recommend you just make this sauce to try with some various dishes. Awesome. That's the perfect consistency we want. It's going to have a little bit of slackness to it, not going to be too thick, but it's also not going to be too runny. So a perfect consistency there. Now, we're going to go ahead and give this a good cut. Now I'm going to run and grab a knife, and then I'll be back to give this a cut and give it a try. I am back, got the knife. Now I'm going to transfer a bit of this sauce into my container here. That is so phenomenal. We're going to set that there and give this guy a good cut here. I'm just going to go right down the middle. You can see we've got it filled with rice. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'm going to give this one a try here. I'm going to give it a good dip into our peanut sauce. That is so phenomenal. It's so simple, right? We're talking about really just a simple rice paper roll. We've got cooked brown rice. We've got some romaine, a healthy, whole food plant-based meal, appetizer, whatever you'd like, starch-based. It's going to fill you up. And it's really going to be a big hit because this right here is the base. You can make it however you'd like. You can add in some peppers. You can add in some avocado. You can add in some more seasonings to it. You can really do whatever you'd like with it. But for my purposes, I like to keep it nice and simple. Maybe make a different sauce, a couple different sauces. But this spicy, sweet and spicy peanut sauce is a big win for me. I really hope you guys go ahead and give this one a try. If you do, go ahead and let me know how it goes in the comment section below. And if you're on Facebook or YouTube, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. And please, if you can, share this video, share this post, and share it to your friends and family because that really helps get this whole food plant-based mission to spread and help everybody that we care about. And as always, this recipe, my past and future recipes, can be found at plantbasedgabriel.com. I am Plant-Based Gabriel, thanking you all so very much for watching, and I will hopefully see you very, very soon. And I'm going to go ahead and have a little bit more.